propped up on that piece of wood there to give it an idea, and that's how the front looks. So you can see how it would go on the end. Sorry, the camera works too bad. Yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll build the other side of this. The problem is it's going to be quite narrow inside because of the outer wheelbase is correct, and with this 12mm here, along here, that's cutting it down by 12 centimetres. That's cutting the inside down by 24 centimetres, which is quite a bit. But then with too much overhang and it won't look right on the wheels. So I'll see how it turns out. So making the two sides not going to make any odds, although I don't have to change the front and the back if I had to make it wider, or you can see how it would look. It's just propped up on wood. I wanted to see what it would look like, and I started drilling the pilot holes for these lights to go in there. Yeah, but I think it'll work. So I'll build the other one tomorrow, exactly the same size, and cover it. And then Easter looks like it's cancer for my young nephew to come over, so I can now take the body off this toylander, because I want to use the base of the toylander to put this one onto it, so I don't have to change any of the motors or the running gear or anything. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is the easy bit. Now I have the frame size I need and everything seems to work okay. I just have to recreate that bottom frame. So as you can see, I've made a new piece, done all the cuts all the way along, so there's two pieces, so I have to make two of those for the second side. What I'll do now is I'll just go along and I'll just tack weld in between, so I know that the angles are exactly the same, and then cut this down. You can see it's a little bit of overhang there, and there's quite a bit on that side because it's they're 2 meters long. So I'll do this one, take this one up, and then check before I do the complete weld that it's the right shape, and then make a second one, and then build another frame. So we've got two sides with the two side pieces like this on it, and then I can start kind of putting it together. But it's going to take me the rest of the day to make this second frame, get everything lined up correctly. But I can use that as a base. That's the great thing. Once you've got it and you've got all the measurements, it's a lot easier to copy it. Okay, so I've made that top one bar of that top frame. Very easy to do, and you can see I've welded it all up there. It's all nice on every side. And same here. It's exactly the same shape. So I'll make a second one of that, and then I can make a complete secondary frame. I've got the side cutter ready for, which is the mud guard on the back, same as this one, and also got that plate cut there. So it's just a matter of tacking them all up. But what I'm thinking is, it's a lovely day outside, and I'm thinking, should I take my Jag out for a nice run? I'll go and get a shower, take my work coveralls off, go and get a shower, shave, get changed, and go and have a nice drive in the sun in that. Or should I finish this second frame off for the Moke? Or the last option would be to carry on with this, which is real horrible. But yeah, don't know what to do first, to be honest. Yeah. The sun's really nice. It's quite early still. Do you know what? I think I'll make this second frame. That's the new two top rails done. I've just basically designed them to the ones I already had on the other side. I think you can see. When you put them side by side, obviously they're correct. But you're putting them on top of each other, so now the angles at the top and the bottom are different. But if I put it alongside, let's see if I can do it with one hand. See. It's the same. So what I'll do now, excuse me a second, so what I'll do now is I'll make the 8cm joins. I need 6, 4 in the box and 2 at each end, and I'll weld them together and get the second panel done. What I will do this time is the main panel, this panel that goes on the top here, I'll bend it first before, because obviously you can't bend it through the machine once the side piece is on. I should have thought of that, but you know, you learn as you go. I mean, I'm pretty sure with now having all the specifications, all the measurements and sizes, I could probably knock one of these out. You know, even with all the welding, I reckon I'll probably knock one out in a couple of days. So, but it's like everything, isn't it? You know, it's trial and error initially, but once you know where everything should go, it's a lot easier. So there we go. So I'll crack on with the next frame. Okay, so that'll give you, it's just a mock-up, but that'll give you a basic idea of what it would look like. And I must have got some measurements right. You can see it's just sat on the side at the moment, and obviously that bit at the back's not cut off, but that windscreen off that toylander, look at that, it's almost spot on. But on the real Moke, this was halfway in that pillar there, so it was about here somewhere, about there somewhere on each side. So I could either cut it down or extend it, whichever. It's only a piece of aluminium, and obviously it wouldn't sit down like that. There'd be a bulkhead sticking up about another, I don't know, 2-3 centimetres above this wing edge here. So there would be a piece of steel across here, and then the windscreen on it, because it's at an angle. So yeah, but it gives you the basic idea how it's going to look. It's all just clipped together, but it's all in there now. Give you an idea how it's going to look, just approximately. And that's about as far as I want to go now, because what I need to do is take the toylander apart, leave the base on it, and then see where this needs to go, if it needs to be wider or short or whatever. So there's no point in making any more bits for it until I've got that body off that toylander. So that's what I think I'll do. But yeah, everything's made up. It's just a matter of finessing it all now, really. But that's basically how it'll look. Obviously this has got to be kind of, I just put it up there now just to see how it would fit. That looks like that'll do the job as well, that back piece. Just cut the corner off here, on this end here. It's a bit narrow, but that might be because of the wheelbase, we'll see. And all I have to do then is make up a bulkhead in the centre. I just put a bar across the centre, across where the windscreen is, and make an angled upright. And also, well, I'll make it one piece, angled for the windscreen to be on an angle, and then for where you put your feet, of course. So that's it. That's just how it looks. We'll see. It's amazing that windscreen, I must have got some measurements right, because that windscreen's exactly the same size, or whether that's coincidental. I suppose it must be, because I measured the outside of here, and you can see where the windscreen pillar goes on here. So, and I put that at a slight angle, so the windscreen would flop back. So anyway, so yeah, and all I had to do was take so normally that sits like that, and I just had the centrepiece in it, but I'll take that out because obviously it was a one-piece windscreen in a Moke. Anyway, so on that note, I think I'll call it a day. So as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and catch you in the next one. See where we go to on the next one.